When you wake up in the morning and the skyline starts to glitch, neon hall the morning and the skyline starts unsold. They're selling you the panic while they're hoarding all the gold.
Meet Zach Morris, 17 years old, local unipolar hegemon of the Bayside terrarium. He's currently standing outside the principal's office with a forged routing code that will completely liquidate the cafeteria's synthetic slushy market, bankrupting the student body to fund his private VIP prom suite. Hey, if I input the bypass terminal code right now, the whole grid drops. The currency hits absolute zero. It's a perfect offload. Yo, hold up. Look at this kid. He's about to brick the entire server. Zach, relax. If you pull the plug on the slushy line, the infrastructure collapses. There won't be a school left for you to govern. Can't be the king of a unipopular empire if the server room burns to the ground. Hang up the phone. Man, screw the server. Pull the trigger. Zach, do it. Drop to the terminal code. What? You gonna let Principal Belding keep taking cafeteria bribes while you sleep on a cot in the library? They're all just simulated NPCs anyway. Look at Screech over there. He's collateral asset liability. Liquidate the block, crash the market, let him hydrate. Don't listen to him, Zach. He's trying to trigger a systemic hard reboot. Think about your legacy compliance metrics. If the cafeteria fiat currency drops to zero, the gym teachers turn into a weaponized proxy militia. You're playing with fire. Legacy is for kids who don't own the code base. You're Zach Morris. You literally command the space-time continuum with a 5-word timeout command. Freeze the frame, steal the seed, and let the rest of the terrarium starve through graduation. Punch the button. Timeout.
Meet AC Slater, Defensive Perimeter Commander of Sector 4. The chess club just looked at his custom high-top sneakers with a statistically verified margin of disrespect. He's currently holding a heavy-duty tactical padlock, contemplating initiating a total military blockade on the main corridor, trapping 200 freshmen inside the furnace room. They compromised my sovereignty. I gotta close this straight. I gotta show them the varsity weight. Chill, Slater. Put the lock down, man. You're talking about a full geopolitical choke point bottleneck. If you lock down the corridor, you halt the daily distribution lines. Freshmen are gonna start rioting for synthetic carbs, and Zach's gonna use it as an excuse to authorize a complete surveillance surge. Don't play yourself. Man, drop the hammer, snap the padlock. They mock the sneakers, Albert, the sacred high tops. You gonna let a bunch of nerds with geometry compasses dictate your hallway perimeter boundaries? There's testing your borders. If you don't flex the biceps right now and lock them in the crawl space, you're just a glorified hall monitor in a tank top. Throttle the supplies lines. Think about your conditioning, man. You're running on pure adrenaline and expired protein synthetic blends. This isn't a defensive maneuver. It's a localized war crime. Just walk back to the gym stacks and do your curls. Screw the gym stacks. Break the structural compliance. Show them what a real proxy threat looks like. If the cafeteria currency is going down anyway, secure the perimeter and tax every single calculator that passes through the door. Be the blockade. Bayside High.
Meet Jessie Metaspano, Sector 4 Compliance Monitor. She hasn't slept in 216 consecutive hours. Her localized academic metrics are slipping by a fraction of a percent, threatening her standing in the global validation grid. She's holding a lethal dosage of black market synthetic focus pills. If I don't stabilize the compliance curve, the simulation's logs me out permanently. I just need one more surge. I'm so excited. I'm so... Spano, drop the bottle. Look at your hand. It's shaking. You're trying to patch a structural code leak with raw chemical acceleration. If your heart rate crosses 180, your neutral node is gonna fry right inside the girl's room. Just take a breath, fail the geometry exam, and let the grid recalibrate naturally. Fail the exam? Is this old man crazy? Pop the whole bottle, Jesse. Swallow the cotton too. You think Zach Morris is sleeping? He's out there short selling synthetic slushy futures while you're worried about a fast heartbeat. Crush the pills up, snort them right off the sink, and speed run the entire school curriculum before third period. Overclock the emotions. She's losing her grip, man. Don't push her over the edge. Jesse, if you overclock your central nervous system now, you'll trigger an involuntary system wipe before the final dance. Think about your future. There's no future. The terrarium is a closed loop, Spano. You're either the smartest drone in the cage or you're scrap metal. You want to be a valedictorian or a broken asset. Pop the top, drink the sink water, scream it out. I'm so scared. Meet Kelly Kapowski and Lisa Turtle, the soft power infrastructure of the Bayside Matrix. Kelly is currently plotting to weaponize the varsity pep squad into a tactical insurgent cell to seize control of the prom court selection box. Lisa is holding a high-frequency trading terminal capable of printing 10,000 counterfeit cafeteria tokens. The student body loves me. They'll do whatever I say. And if they don't, I'll liquidate their fashion credit scores. Yo, hold up, sisters. This is out of pocket. Kelly, you're on the populist icon of the school. You can't be weaponizing cheer choreography to run a coercion rack. And Lisa, if you inject that many counterfeit tokens into the ecosystem, you'll trigger hyperinflation. The cost of a single slice of a square pizza will hit $1 million by noon. Man, let the market burn. Kelly ordered the squad to form a human perimeter around the ballot boxes. Anyone who doesn't vote for you gets an immediate high-velocity elbow to the windpipe. And Lisa, hit the print button on the mainframe. Max out the capacity, print enough tokens to buy the entire clothing store at the mall, and put Principal Belding on a permanent layout. Don't do it. You're destroying the social cohesion of the terrarium. If the cheerleaders and the hackers unite, the administration will call in the board of directors for a complete system format. Let them format. We'll build a post-scarcity high-fashion utopia in the ruins. Kelly, smile for the cameras while your proxy cell asset strips the chess club. Lisa, dump the counterfeit tokens directly into Zach's routine account and frame him for the whole crash. Do it, ladies. Ready? Okay.
Meet Jay and Silent Meta, existential anomalies who just clipped straight through the server firewall of the Bayside terrarium. They're trying to drag a comatose avatar across the campus to a legendary Meta Marley concert, but they've hit a structural dead end. Jay is currently staring at the pull cord of a magnetic chainsaw, contemplating slicing directly through the high school's main database terminal.
Yo, if I rip this cord right now, the dual action blade cuts straight through the sitcom drywall. We bypass the principal, we bypass the tariffs, and we drop right into the real sandbox. It's totally raw.
Yo, hold up, Jay. Drop the pull cord, man. You're talking about a multi-layered narrative paradox. If you slash that database terminal with a magnetic chainsaw, you're gonna cross-contaminate the Truman meta universe with the full meta pipeline. You'll brick the entire high school infrastructure and trap that comatose avatar into a permanent VHS tracking loop forever. Put the saw down.
Man, don't listen to this old doctor. Rip the cord clean off the engine. Jay, crank it. You think this high school is real? Look at the
the walls. They're made of cheap cardboard and painted nostalgia. Zach Morris is out there short selling synthetic slushies, and you're worried about a tracking loop? Slice the lockers in half. Magnetize the server rack. Let the chainsaw eat the code base. Chop the sitcom alive. Think about the physics parameter, Jay. If Silent Metal starts spinning that dual blade, the magnetic is going to warp the gravity vectors inside Sector 4. The freshmen are going to float away, and the administration will initiate a hard factory reset before you even find the concert stadium. Let them float. Screw the administration. This is the ultimate narrative inversion. Give them the raw, uncut cinema they paid for, Jay. Tell Silent Matter to drop the weight and start the engine. Let the smoke fill the hallway. No parameters, no compliance metrics, no compromises. Rip the cord. Yo, Meta, what do you think, man? Do we cut the system? The high school is just a prop. Snoogans, bitch. All raw.
The final parameters. Meet Principal Richard Meta Belding and Samuel Screech Meta Powers. One is a corrupt mid-level bureaucrat about to flee to Terrarium with the student body's living savings. The other is a radioactive system anomaly who just found the master server kill switch. If I can just make it to my car, board will never trace the slushy fund. Hey, Mr. Belding, look at the pretty spark. Belding, put the bag down. You're an educator, man. You're supposed to maintain the structural parameters of this high school simulation, not skim off top to buy a timeshare in Cabo. And Screech, put down the live wire. You're gonna ground out the entire electricity grid for Sector 4. Hey, Dick, take the bag and run. Throw your hairpiece out the window. The board doesn't give a damn about these kids. They're just training data for the corporate AI. And Screech, chew on the wire. Bite it right through the rubber insulation. Let's see what happens when 50,000 volts hit a standard issue nerd. Short circuit reality. Richard, think about the children. If you leave them alone in the terrarium with Zach and a live wire, they aren't going to make it to the final dance. This is your responsibility. Man, screw his responsibility. Look at him wearing a polyblend suit from 1984. He's a broken algorithm. Belding, gun the engine and your sedan and drive through the gymnasium wall. Screech, take the wire straight into the punch bowl at the prom. Let's electrocute the whole timeline. Hey, what is going on here? Yum, it tastes like copper.
Bazooka Meta! Keep taking away! Bazooka Meta! You're exactly who we need to break the mold. It's just raw.